What's good, beautiful people? Welcome to the episode of Sportsload podcast. I'm your host, Ja. I'm with Greg, and that's my boy K, who's camera shy for at least 2 more days.
Yeah,
But
unfortunate.
yeah, but we let it happens. We'll make a better investment in a better camera,
Yep.
and we'll be super 4K. Greg also will be updating his camera, I assume. All right. So today we're gonna be talking mostly about week one, the games from the past 2 days, Thursday and Friday games, and the games that's coming up literally in today games actually, not after
Yep.
12:30. So we'll be talking about those games. But before we do, keep liking, keep subscribing, leave a comment, hit that notification as well if you're watching us through YouTube. So let's get started, guys. Let's start with the Thursday game. Cowboys Eagles thoughts.
Uh,
Greg, let's go with you.
yeah. Let's start, Greg.
Cowboys offense looked impressive a little bit.
Yeah.
They Eagle defense looked like they're lacking in the secondary.
They
But
was picking on Dory Jackson a lot.
yeah,
Like
I
that's the
mean,
weak link.
he old now.
Yeah.
Why you think he ain't on the Giants no more? He can't hang.
Hey.
What's your thoughts, Kay, on the Giants? I mean, I'm sorry, Giants. No, Cowboys, Eagles.
Um. Well, we start off strong
I
because.
think he's muted. But yeah,
Oh, am I muted? Hold on.
skip
Hold on.
K for a minute. I think he's having technical
My
difficulty.
bad.
Oh,
I thought I was
yeah.
unmuted. We start off strong with the fullback for the Eagles tearing his knee out for the year,
Yeah,
which is
there was a
crazy.
lot of things happening before before the game even really
Yeah,
started.
and then Jalen Carter spitting on Dak. He gets ejected, by the way, and then we can talk
Right.
about the whole Chiefs thing where the guy slapped the hell out of Travis Kelce. He didn't get ejected, which
Yeah, because it was a slap, not a
it
closed
was an
fist.
open hand. Yeah, some
Yeah,
bullshit like that. All right,
yeah.
cool, I guess. But yeah, that changed up the whole momentum because I thought the run game was going to be terrible for Chicago. I mean, the Cowboys.
Cowboys, yeah.
Javante Williams with 2 touchdowns. I mean, for fantasy owners, that
And
was great.
also, if you had him on your team, Mazel.
Yep.
I mean, big time
He played
Mazel.
better than fucking Saquon.
I wouldn't go that far.
No,
Saquon had a good game.
they
Saquon had a
were
good
they were
game.
playing with their food. I think the Eagles.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Eagles was playing around too much.
I
Yeah.
think it was coming off their championship high, so they didn't care.
Yeah, which
That's
is
why.
expected. That's expected. With a lot of like they're getting their rings. There was a lot going on. That Jalen Carter thing. I mean, technically, Dak technically started it by spitting toward in his direction first.
Right.
But you know how it always goes. It's always the person that throws the second one that
Who
gets caught.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um,
and that did throw the momentum. That was the momentum killer for the game because the Cowboys were able to run all over them.
Yeah. But
And
again,
Yeah.
the Eagles winning without like AJ Brown or Devontae Smith getting like more than 2 catches a game is insane, too. By the
Right.
way.
And I think AJ Brown caught a ball in the fourth quarter. I think it was like the last to catch the first down. I think right. I know in the fourth quarter it was his first catch.
I could double check. with
Terrible.
you, but
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, when you have a running quarterback like that, like him and like Lamar Jackson doesn't need a number one number one wide receiver. He doesn't need like a Malik Neighbors. You need number twos and number threes around guys like that. You don't need a wide receiver that needs the ball all the time. AJ Brown needs the ball all the time because that's just that's the kind of player he is.
right.
When you're dealing with a running quarterback like Jalen, I mean, as good as he is, he really is a run first quarterback.
So he got
And
AJ Brown got
Mhm.
1 target, 1 reception for 8 yards.
yeah,
The whole game.
the whole game.
Yep.
This is
So-
going to be a problem if this continues. By the way,
I mean,
he will be a distraction.
That's rough
He is
for
guaranteed.
fantasy
He's
owners.
going to be a distraction.
if you're the Eagles and you're winning like games by like 30, 20 points without
Mhm.
AJ Brown touching the ball, you could easily trade him.
You could trade him. Trade him. Yeah, you could trade him.
I would love and last week we talked about how like what teams should go what like the Patriots what wide receiver they should go for. The rumors were AJ Brown. I still think they can still get AJ Brown here, and that'll be great for Drake May and the Patriots.
No, I mean that would cement him as the number one guy, and Drake May is definitely not a run first quarterback.
Well,
So, we're joined by Van. But yeah, welcome to the show, Van. But at the there he is. But yeah, I think with when it comes to the
I
Eagles,
know.
then it's gonna be he might as well trick because he's gonna be a distraction. He's gonna be a distraction. If they're 4-0, he still will be a distraction.
yep.
Yeah, I think you might as well get rid of him while you can. I think the Patriots case. I think that's a good idea. I think that'll he'll cement himself as the number one. Drake May's not a running quarterback, or he's not a run first quarterback. So you put AJ Brown on that team, why not? Like that's just golden. That's golden. My thoughts overall was like I think the Eagles did play with their foot, but I think the Cowboys could have stole that game if CeeDee Lamb could have caught at least one of those 3 fucking drops.
I also think
You know what I mean?
the delay fucked everyone over.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
by the
that
way,
delay was
let's
crazy.
yo, we've seen football games played through worse weather than this.
Yeah,
Like that was terrible.
one of my coworkers said like there was lightning hitting the parking lot and that's why they delayed the game. Which,
That's understandable.
That's
like,
understandable.
yeah, that
but
is definitely.
what are the odds of
understandable.
lightning striking twice? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they don't want any fans to get. And they would rather have someone die on the field than a fan dying in the crowd, you know, because then that
Yeah,
lawsuit's
I
gonna be
guess
heavy.
that'll be a heavy price to pay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but it was a good game overall. I honestly came into the game thinking the Eagles were gonna mollywop them, given the
yeah,
fact that
agreed.
and the Cowboys showed a fight, and I think if they could play like this, which I don't think they're sustained, like they can't possibly do that, but if they can be consistently be in the game, who's to say they can steal a game here and there. So they
Yeah,
didn't look bad as I thought they would, but I don't know if that's because of the Eagles, you know, Super Bowl high.
mhm.
But it could be a variety of a variety of things. I can't fucking speak for some reason. But Van, your thoughts on Cowboys Eagles?
If Dak Prescott plays the way he did, I think he could be like an MVP candidate.
Stop.
I wouldn't go. That's week 1. Let's just dial that back a little bit.
That's week. I said continues to,
Okay.
because
I
he
mean,
carried that offense. He played
I
very
mean,
good.
he played very good with a decent run game. I'm telling you, CeeDee Lamb really cost them that game because they could
They
have
were
stole that
right
one.
in his hands too.
Yeah, 3 times. 3 times. I
Yeah.
could give you one that maybe that one was kind of
The one where he had to
that
dive
was
was
rough.
the only one.
Honestly, the one he could dive was very catchable. He would have made that. He should have made that. To me,
Yeah, for
he
him.
should have made
For
that.
him.
Yeah, for a guy like that, if it was like anybody else, like if it was Pickens and he dropped the ball like that, all right, I don't expect that from him. But from CeeDee Lamb, where they're paying you all this money, you're the QB, you're wide receiver 1. You know, you make plays like that. You're supposed to make plays like that. Actually,
I agree. He should have done that.
yeah. So
What they paid
my
him for.
yeah, exactly. And my verdict when it comes to the Eagles is like let's just wait and see with the Eagles because they did look inconsistent, but let's see what they look like with a full team established. But their clear weakness is the secondary, like especially Dory Jackson's side. The Cowboys had a field day on that side.
Yeah.
So I would.
Then the Eagles got rid of some of their players on defense.
You know, well, yeah, a lot of
Yeah, they cut their strong safety. I think I'll double check.
yeah, and I think Slay's
Gardner
gone too, right?
Johnson.
Slay, did they trade Slay or did they cut him?
They cut Slay and they traded
Gardner.
Really, they
Gardner.
cut Slade.
Yeah, Slay's not
I
on the
did not-
team.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, he's on the Steelers now.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's,
Learn something new.
it's a money cap world.
yeah. But,
I also thought. I mean, the Cowboys were actually cooking offensively, like wide receiver wise, before the delay, and then I guess after the delay they got cold, which Fair enough.
Yeah, I think like the first quarter, everybody scored right back. Like they each scored each
Yeah.
possession.
I mean, CD Lamb was cooking in the first half. I mean,
Yeah,
so
Still at 100 something yards.
yeah. 3 drops on a lost game.
I think he also
Yeah, CD
leads.
Lamb was scaring me because I'm playing against somebody right now that got him on this team.
Yeah,
He was
so,
wild. I was like, come on, stop. Bro.
so Jalen Hurts is the most expensive player on this team with 21 million. Lane Johnson is second. AJ Brown's third. And then obviously
What's Saquon?
Saquon is number 7. Devontae Smith is making more than him apparently. And Dallas Goedert's making more than him apparently. So
Dallas Goedert had a good game on himself.
yeah. So then again, this is a new offensive coordinator for the Eagles, so maybe
Because Kellen Moore is gone. You're right. So it's gonna be again. That's why I will give them the benefit of the doubt.
it was also week 1. I don't want to cement.
Yeah, let's not get carried
Answers.
away. Yeah.
Not cementing
Like-
people in after a week. I'll get like what I usually say with fantasy, and I tell my brothers all the time. Tell me what they are after week 4, and then I'll be like, yes, okay, cool. This is the team. This is the identity. The first 4 weeks is like everyone's getting back into it. Everyone's trying to figure
Testing
out
the
what.
water.
Everyone's trying
they're
to figure out what
figuring
they
it out.
are,
Mhm.
who's starting, who's not starting. Because Javonte Williams is definitely going to be the clear starter, but Miles Sanders looked like he was going to be cooking.
Look good. Yeah.
Then
was
he
cooking.
fumbled the
It was
ball,
Jalen
and then
Blue
he's
to come
done.
back.
Yeah.
You know?
That fumble killed him.
Yeah, so who knows again? But should we move on to the Chiefs game?
Chiefs game, yeah.
Because that was
The
another game that
upset.
I'm like, listen.
I thoroughly enjoyed this, and this was a lot of overreaction towards this game. There was a lot of overreaction.
There's a lot of slippage. If you it's that Brazilian field sucks.
That's the second time. That's the second time that
Yeah.
happened, and it almost cost Jordan Love his career. I mean, his season that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everybody was slipping and sliding, and it was the same thing again this year. Like, why was like I could understand
They need to
Europe
stop
and all
going
that.
over there.
They need to stop going to Brazil. And then here's another thing, like not to make excuses or anything like that, but both teams got to travel way far away for their next game. You know what I mean? Like usually, especially I wouldn't do it in week 1, man. That's terrible. Like you already get a team loses home field advantage, and you got the Chiefs got to fly back to Kansas City, and the Chargers got to go back to LA. How do you mentally prepare yourself for getting ready for the next game? You know what I mean? Like and then you're in a shitty field as well. Like I don't know. To me, Brazil, I'm sure it's a beautiful country or whatever, but like for American football to get over there to even hit, I don't see it.
I think all the international games need to just stop. Bro.
And the British games is pretty dope though, because it's like a soccer setting. I mean, but the fans though, I understand why they're doing it in England and play in Germany, because those are like crowd heavy things. I mean, they could gravitate to football. I don't see football ever gravitate to South America or any Spanish nation, to be honest with you. Just soccer heavy, baseball heavy. You know what I mean? It's different. It's but in Europe, they could definitely make a killing. They could definitely make a killing. But I don't know, like, what is the purpose of it? What's the end game to this? Is just to bring football, let them watch a football game, and fuck off, or are they trying to like let's have an international like their
international
NFL
game.
over there? Yeah,
I would love to see
Kind of expand.
a Canada game. Like, why not?
I would love to see. I would love to see a couple Canada teams, or like or even a Canada game once, like more than one time a year.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Brazil's crazy. I mean, Mexico
Yeah,
City
it
might
makes no
work,
sense.
but again,
I would concede Mexico City. I would agree with that.
that field also kind of stinks, but it is what it is.
Mhm.
The more investments you get, the better it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Obviously, how it works, but
Yeah, as far as the game itself, though, I enjoyed this game. It was a nice back and forth game. Justin Herbert, again, to echo the words of Van, if he plays like this continuously, that's an MVP candidate as well. I mean, but again, like that team, I think that I honestly believe that was their strategy. Though I think the Chiefs probably went in there thinking they were going to run heavy, but for them to think like for the nice little rope a dub trick with the Chargers, they was just pass the ball more. even in the fourth quarter where there was clearly run situation, they still passed the ball and were very successful. And the Chiefs secondary, as it's crazy how the Chiefs and the Eagles mirror each other because they both have the same weaknesses, and it's their secondary. Like they pretty much Amari Hampton, got his numbers. Najee Harris played, I guess you could say, but Justin Herbert was pretty much the guy that was killing them on his legs and with his hands, and he was torching the secondary of the
Just feeding
Chiefs.
everyone.
Yeah, and he looked amazing. That Keenan Allen found the view somehow, and he looked good. He had a couple big plays. It was a good game. I think again, they were my pick out the West. I'm not surprised by this at all. I am surprised that the Chiefs got off to a slow start, though. I thought the Chiefs would come out more, especially in the first quarter, at least put up some points or put up some numbers on the passing front.
Yeah, it doesn't
But I guess
help
with
that.
Xavier, they play from behind a lot.
It doesn't help that Travis Kelce just injures your fucking wide receiver one.
Yeah, first play of the
immediately.
game, bro. Which
So-
mirrors what happened last year too, where Patrick Mahomes injured. Was it Rasheed Rice?
Yeah,
too?
towards his heel.
Oh, it's crazy, but yeah, it's gonna be. And doesn't any of you guys know the length of Xavier Worthy's injury?
I think he's like flying back to get an MRI and stuff like that. It could be like 3 to 4 weeks, because depending on if it dislocates every time, like it keeps popping out of his shoulder. It might be a season-ending thing too.
It didn't look good. It looked bad.
Yeah, so
It looked bad. If anybody's like, hey, that's the team that's looking for a legit number one wide receiver.
I mean, they have a street race coming soon, so
6 weeks though. That's 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That's 6 weeks. You gonna wait that long?
they need to like win half of their games then,
Too long
which
to wait.
we can see their schedule, but
That division is gonna be crazy to me. I think that division is gonna be. We talked about it last week. You guys could tune into that podcast. I said I think 3 teams are gonna come out of that division. But the Chiefs cannot be lagging behind like that. They're gonna have to make a move. They might make one of those desperation pick where they might overpay for a wide receiver.
So looking at their next couple of games, their next game is the Eagles, then the Giants, then the Ravens, Jaguars, Lions, Raiders.
They could come out the gate 1-2. Literally, I got them beating the Giants. They could literally go to the Giants game 0-2.
They can go 1-4. I mean,
Yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Maybe they beat the Jaguars, so 2-4.
Yeah, this is why I think that MRI of Xavier Worthy is going to be important. I don't think he's considered a number one receiver. We all know Rasheed Rice is the. I'm sorry.
They could fuck around and lose to the Giants. I got them beatable.
Well, if they don't have a legit number one receiver, they could be beatable to a lot of teams.
Their defense stink as well.
The secondary stinks. The secondary stinks, and they just gave McDuffie a big deal, didn't they?
Yep.
Oh no, their defense are all starting to decline. I don't know.
If I'm them, I will look in the wide receiver market and see if I could get like what can be available, which will be tough now because everybody's now starting. So it's going to be tough, but would be making a call to Philly about AJ Brown if I'm them as well.
Yeah, I don't think Philly would do that deal.
Yeah, because they're going to most likely meet each other, and there's a high likelihood they'll meet each other in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would.
If you're the Chiefs, you probably call for like Jerry Jeudy or something like that.
Jerry Jeudy would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. I like that. I like that one.
Yeah.
I still think they're going to swing for the fence.
Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby Myers.
In division.
That's in division, though. That's in division.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, like, keep an eye on Tyreek Hill.
They were interested in Slayton. You can take him.
What?
Ooh, he's not even a number one wide receiver, bro. He's like our number two
He'll be the
guy,
number one over there.
I don't think so.
I mean, they picked up Tony. Well, I forgot his fucking first name.
Actually, how about Chris Olave?
If the Saints were like 0-6, yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they really, really want to tank this year. Then why not?
It depends on how they feel about week 1
and how they view Olave. Like, what's his market? What can you get in return for him? You'll be stupid not to like at least see what he's worth. What you can get, what you can get for him. Would you give up a first for him?
If you're the
Probably a center.
Chiefs, that you're desperate.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs will get desperate.
The cap situation is gonna get there though.
Yeah, but with them, I think the way their mindset seems is that they could just plug in and play anybody. And to an extent, they're right, except for offensive linemen, clearly. But I think for wide receiver, I think they got away with not having a legit number one for a long time. I think that's gonna come back to haunt them. I think they got to get stability at the wide receiver. They don't need a speedster. They need a legit, just like a Mike Evans kind of guy, like just gonna get you touchdowns. The go-to guy, which was Kelsey, but they needed when Kelsey's double covered.
What
You don't have
about
to go deep all the time.
what
Sorry.
about what's his name? Who just got cut from the Browns? Johnson. He was Houston, man. He was on the Ravens as well.
I know you're talking about. I don't
Deontay
remember his
Johnson, I
first name.
think.
No, Deontay Johnson. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. I think they're gonna end up if they go 0-2, if they get spanked by the Eagles, they might get desperate and go wide receiver hunting. And it might cost them. It might be costly. Very
I
costly.
play the Eagle next.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eagles week 2 next week. Yeah. And for the Chargers, man, like they're just drinking that like Kool-Aid, man. If I'm them, they finally beat the Chiefs after what they were 0-8.
Yeah,
Oh, damn time.
the
Mhm.
1 year that I fucking didn't want to draft Justin Herbert because it's gonna be a run first offense,
Mhm.
and this man becomes God himself. It's insane.
Yeah. Just he found like I don't know what, and then it's weird because Harbaugh's from college to even the pros, he was always a run heavy coach, and I think he just did a whole switcheroo on him. Like, you guys all gonna think I'm gonna run. No, I'm gonna fucking throw the ball 90% of the time, and they were very successful at it. They caught the Chiefs slipping. The Chiefs, which is weird, they didn't make any adjustments to that, especially in the second half. They kept throwing the ball. They couldn't stop the passing game.
Yeah. Quinn Johnson became a really good wide receiver overnight, huh?
I didn't even know he was that fast.
I just
They
expect
couldn't stop. They couldn't do no adjustments.
Dude,
They
they
had-
just had. Yeah, that was a weird one.
Unfortunately, this Chiefs team looks like they're top heavy now.
Yeah.
And they're like very old and top heavy. Like they feel like the Spurs in like 2014.
Yeah, they gotta start getting you. They gotta find the youth, and the youth gotta start when the ones they draft. I'm not worried about Simmons, the guy they drafted. I think he's gonna be good. Xavier Worthy's reliable, but I don't think he should be your go-to guy. And then their draft picks on defense. I mean, I guess it's fine. It's just their secondary is very, very alarming. But yeah, I think we come out with this game with more Chiefs questioning than Chargers questionings, right? Like, it's more the Chargers look legit, and the Chiefs, and this is an overreaction, obviously, because the Chiefs could just turn around and could beat the Eagles.
I think everyone's reaction was the Chiefs beat themselves more than the Chargers beat them, and everyone's not even noticing the Chargers. Everyone's just like, what's happening with the Chiefs? But that Madison Beer buff for Justin Herbert, my boy, that's the goat right there.
Yeah, he looked good, man. He looked sharp.
I should have picked him for MVP. That would have been a great shout. But I think we all didn't pick him for MVP. But
nah, we didn't even. Because we all thought it was just gonna be a run-heavy team.
Yeah.
Like, he was. Yeah, he gives you 3,500 yards passing for the season. Cool.
like,
You know what I mean?
that's acceptable.
Yeah. All right, so let's just do this rapid fire, I guess, because there's gonna be a lot of team games we probably don't even give a shit about.
Yeah,
Like,
let's do it. Do you want to do
all right.
scores or you just want to
game
do
by game?
Yeah, we're going
Game by game, who wins? If you guys want to do scores, I'm down for scores, but I'm definitely down for like just predictions overall.
I mean, we're only 24 minutes in, so.
Yeah, so we could do scores. I'm down for that.
All right. Dolphins, Colts. That's the first thing on Google right now.
Dolphins.
Yeah, me too. That's the one I'm looking at too.
Yeah.
Greg, we could do Greg, me, Van, and then UK.
All right.
All right, Greg, you need winner and score.
Got Dolphins winning 20-3.
Oh, dang.
Oof. Damn, Greg. Damn.
Daniel Jones sucks. He ain't scoring no touchdowns. The only way they're gonna
Wow.
score a touchdown if what's the running back name again?
Taylor.
Jonathan
Achan?
Taylor.
Oh, Jonathan
Jonathan
Taylor.
Taylor scored
Yeah.
for them, and I don't think he's gonna unless he make a big run. I don't think they're making it down the field. I'm leaving it as that.
I disagree with you wholeheartedly. I think they are gonna run heavy. I think they're gonna. I think it's gonna be a controlled Daniel Jones, meaning like they're gonna just probably we let him run. I mean, let him fucking throw the ball probably 10 times the whole game. He's gonna be a very neuter Daniel Jones. With that being said, I got Dolphins winning this one probably 17-14. It's gonna be an ugly game. 17-14. Like I think it's gonna be one of those field goals at the end. It could be. I could also, no lie, I could definitely see 17-14 Colts as well. Like if Jonathan Taylor goes off and Daniel Jones, because I guess ball control better. I guess pause. I think they could have a chance. But I hate him so much. I'm not gonna root for him. So 17-14 Dolphins.
Sound like you want to root for him.
Nah.
I think Van already
You-
went, right?
You
Went
hold the
Dolphins.
place in your heart.
Yeah, Van, you got Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
No
So,
score.
do you want some facts on this game?
Yeah, I was
Sure,
gonna do
I
it
mean-
anyways, but yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tua is 4-0
Mhm.
in season openers, and the Colts haven't won a season opener since Andrew Luck's first game.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
heavy.
so
Their money line is both
Dolphins.
minus 110.
yes, I did bet on the Dolphins money line with that
What?
information.
I'm going the opposite in here. I'm having the Colts winning it because Daniel Jones is going to come out swinging. He's going to be the game manager that everyone hated. And it's going to be like 10-6. It's going to be a really nasty. It could be.
ugly
It
game.
could literally go shootout. It could be 44-40. Like it could.
Wait,
It
man, one
could look
second.
like that. But I think it's going to be 10-6. Like literally field goals upon field goals. Moving on to the next one. Steelers Jets. I'll start it off. I have the Jets winning this one. Because I think this is just going to be Steelers kind of fumbling out of the gate with the offense, as well as the Jets just gonna be the running game, their ground and pound pause. Their defense is gonna be a bit iffy too. Obviously, TJ Watt's there, but Hightower is coming back. I think they just signed him. They just extended him, but then also Fitzpatrick is there, as well as Slayton, who might. We don't know how their defense is gonna look overall. But yeah, I think the Jets are winning it 24-21.
24-21. All right, Van.
Steelers 13-6.
Yeah, I got Steelers. I think Rogers is gonna go off. I got 24-14 Steelers. I think Rogers is gonna go off. I think he the way the Jets treated him, and this is their revenge. His revenge game. And here's some facts too. Quarterbacks like Brett Favre, that used to be former Jet Hall of Fame quarterbacks from the Jets, tend to move on and have career years after that. So I see Aaron Rodgers somehow finding his inner Aaron Rodgers and going off on them. I think it's gonna be a 24-14 game. I think it's gonna be a blowout. I think the Jets are just it's gonna be too run heavy. I think the Steelers defense is ready for it, and they're just a better overall team. Not saying much, but 24-14. Aaron Rodgers can probably throw for 250 yards, couple touchdowns. He might even run one in.
I can see it.
Greg, yeah.
I say Steelers 17-14. I think it's gonna be an ugly defensive game, and depends on really depends on Rodgers. How Rodgers plays, where I'm leaning towards the Steelers.
All right, fair enough. Moving on.
Yeah.
Another ugly game. Panthers Jaguars.
Ugh.
I
Panthers
think
Jaguars.
they came out saying that Hunter is going to be wide receiver 2. at all downs, and then he's gonna play corner situationally.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll go first on this one.
yeah, go for it.
I want to say Jaguars 24, Panther 13.
That's it. You're gonna go with that?
Nah, I got nothing else after that.
Yeah, this one for me. I got the Jaguars winning with. I probably say 31-24. I think it'll be closer. But it wouldn't surprise me to go 31-0 as well because I don't know what Bryce Young is gonna get. What kind of Bryce Young we're gonna get? Is he gonna use his wide receivers? Either way, I don't see the Panthers winning. They're still a work in progress. So give me the Jaguars 31-24. I don't see anywhere where the Panthers are winning this. I hope I'm wrong because I really am high on them I'm high on everybody on that team except for Bryce Young. I'm pulling for him though. Pause. I want him to be good. I don't know. He's so inconsistent. I can't trust him.
Right. I'm gonna say the Panthers are winning this. I'm gonna say 30-21. This is gonna be a shootout.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
And Bryce Young is gonna put an explanation number. He's gonna give McMillan 2 touchdowns, 140 yards, and Chuba Hubbard's gonna run it down their throats. Pause. But this is gonna be a game where I wasn't gonna be like maybe Travis Hunter is not good, and he's gonna give you maybe 25 yards receiving. That's about it.
Really? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Travis Hunter right now. I got to see him play. I still think it's too much. It's a lot on that kid because they give up so much for him.
Right.
And yeah, it's gonna be hard. Even if he has a long career, he can still be a bust with a long career. You know what I mean?
Basically,
it's gonna be weird. And it's also whatever Cleveland got out of it, and whatever you see, they made a deal with the right team because that team fucks up all the time when it comes to picking the quarterback. So that deal could come back and be a wash. But I don't know.
You saying Cleveland made a right deal, or are you saying Jaguars?
I would have made that deal, but if I would have made if I'm let's say who's the number one? If Tennessee made that deal, I would have been like, damn, that's fucked up. They really fleeced the Jaguars because Tennessee will draft probably best needs or whatever. They won't go for a shiny object. Cleveland tends to go for the shiny object all the time. Them in Atlanta.
Mason Graham was their pick this year, so it wasn't that.
Let's see what happens. That actually was a subtle pick from them because they usually pick. They still did the same thing in this draft too. They got Shador and Gabriel. You know what I mean? So
I think Shador
still
was more of a forced pick, but
could be.
Apparently, he might not even play this year, but
wouldn't surprise me. I still think he's the better of the two, though. And I'm not saying that's by much. I just think Cleveland still has a quarterback problem. You know what I mean? They're still gonna have a quarterback problems. All right. Oh yeah, Van, who you got?
Jaguars 35-31.
Damn.
Yeah, I think this game is gonna be close.
High offense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's the next game? The Saints and Cardinals you got there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't care about this one. I could start it off right now. Cardinals 31-10. Fuck it. 31-10. Done.
Well, these games are
The
not
Saints are
good,
gonna
by the way.
score.
Yeah, these are some whack week ones, man.
I think I agree with Ja with that number as well. The Saints are going to score because it's going to be last second, and it's going to be they're just going to
when the Cardinals, Cardinals just are over it.
31-0, and there's 10 seconds left, and they just fucking threw a Hail Mary, and they just catch it, and no one cares.
Yeah, they got a touchdown by luck, and I think both quarterbacks probably will play for the Saints.
Oh God.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think Rattler's gonna start, and then Shock is gonna play I honestly think Kellen Moore. I think he's a good coach. I think he's going to be a great coach. I just think the quarterback is the problem.
You think Taysom Hill is going to be a better quarterback than both of them?
I will say. Here's the thing. You know what? I'll say 3 quarterbacks, man. Playing that one game. I don't know, man. This one I can't call. I'm not sold on it. The defense is old as shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean I feel bad for Alvin Kamara and Olave. They
Yep.
deserve better. I think every time I put doubt in Kamara. Like, oh, this is where he starts declining. He doesn't decline. So this might be a wash here anyway. If I'm him, if you want to decline, you can decline now. Like we'll forgive you. It's like Derrick Henry in his last year with Tennessee. Like
Yeah.
everybody thought he was a shadow of himself, and then boom, he went to the Ravens. Like, oh no, Derrick Henry's still Derrick Henry. That's Alvin Kamara's year. I think he's just gonna ride this wave out, not try to get hurt, and bounce. He's like, my next team, I'm gonna show out.
Possibly.
Yeah. Who's next on the everybody picked the Cardinals, right?
I agree with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What you said,
man?
I didn't pick Greg. Or did I?
I don't remember.
No, it's just me and Jaw that picked, but I think we all.
And Greg tagged along. Yeah,
I think
Greg
we all
agreed,
assumed that we're gonna agree with the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, Cardinals.
This is
a lot.
Yeah, Cardinals by a lot. It's fair. We should even put a number.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one day call it quits.
All right.
And
here we go. Giants Commanders. I want the Giants fans to start this off.
Greg, you want to go first?
Go first.
I'll go first. I can go first. I got Commanders 21-10. I think the Giants are still. This is just trying to figure it out. I got Giants Commanders 21-10. I think the Giants will probably play better overall. I just got to see it. I'm not sold. I know it's a preseason. They look good. And the confidence should. I like the fact that they're going to the game confident. I just don't see it right now as week one. I think the Commanders are just a better overall team. So 21-10 Commanders. I think the Giants still to make it interesting. I think that it's going to be a close game to the fourth quarter. And then the commander, Jaden Daniels, will be like, wait a minute, I'm fucking Jaden Daniels. What's wrong with me? And just take over. It might be a 10-10 game, and then there'll be like some stupidness going on in the last like 10 minutes of the game or some shit in the fourth quarter. This is going to get, I think that's where I'm going to go with it. 21-10 Commanders.
I want to say 28-24 Giants. And the reason why I'm saying that, it's going to be a close game to the fourth quarter, like you said. But I just think this is a new Giant. They're hype right now. They're on a high right now, off of Daniel Jones with Russell Wilson and potentially Jackson Dart in the future. So they riding that wave right now.
I want to believe you, man. I really want to believe you. I really do. I think Malik Neighbors is going to be the key to this game, honestly. Yeah. With Andrew Thomas not being in this game. And one thing I would agree with you, Greg, is like, no, he's not playing. He has a baby on the way. Like, he's having a fucking baby. He might not play. He's doubtful because they're expecting a baby. I mean, bring the baby to the game. Just fucking tell Mara to friggin' bring a doctor and let them have the baby at the stadium. What the fuck is wrong with this shit? Anyway, I digress. I think it depends. If I do have faith in Russell Wilson to get the ball out better than Daniel Jones and play better overall. But if the Giants have any chance of winning, Malik Neighbors have to go off, and they have to control the time of possession. That's the key to this game. To keep Jaden Daniels off the field. If they can do that, they have a good chance of winning the game. I've been burned by this before, so that's why I'm gonna go with a conservative 21-10 Commanders. I want to believe Greg though. I share Greg's enthusiasm, but not for week one yet.
Respectable.
Yeah. Respectable. Week two though, we could talk about that when week two hits though.
Van?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, why not?
I got Commanders. I would say like 21-7.
Okay.
21-7.
Anything specific?
Yeah, 7, maybe 10.
Same. Pretty much the same with me.
I'm gonna have Commanders 35-17, and you're gonna see Jameis Winston playing in this game.
Whoa,
pretty cool.
That's a big pick because he's QB3.
Yeah. Well,
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Can QB3 play ahead of QB2, or is it like it has to be in order?
Yeah, they
I don't know.
can.
I think
can do whatever
QB3
they
is like an
want.
emergency
Yeah.
quarterback, right? Like both of them have to be injured.
Yeah, and then if let's say Russ gets hurt, I think you put in Russ or you put in Winston before you put in Dart anyway.
Right, but I'm saying like because they have that depth chart. Like, okay, then I gotta pull it back. Hold on, sorry, pause.
I don't think that means. I don't
Jackson
really think it
Dart
means
is gonna play this week then.
Oh, you said Jackson Dart's gonna play?
Well, whoever's QB2, whoever's the backup for Russell Wilson, because I think Russell Wilson's either gonna get hurt or they're just gonna pull him.
Yeah. If he gets hurt, he gets pulled. Damn, that means he'll have to have 3 interceptions in like back to back to back. But number QB2 will be Jackson Dart anyway.
I think the rule is both of the quarterbacks have to get hurt, then you can get the QB3 in.
Yeah.
Which
I know for sure we're getting Jackson Dart eventually for sure. I just don't. That's the only way I see him coming in earlier. That is Russell's injured. Yep. I think Russell will have to like really shit the bed. It will have to be like a 41-0 in the first half type shit. And they're like, all right, let's bring the kid in the second half.
Yeah, I just have. I'm not preying on Russell Wilson's injury, but.
Some of us are. I'm not gonna say who.
The writing's on the wall, all right. So
yeah, he's a bridge. He knows he's a bridge.
Right.
He should know better because that's how he got into the league. Like he took over from a bridge quarterback.
Yeah, I mean he was a 3rd-round pick. So.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Next is what all Buccaneers. Right. We all picked, right? Yeah, Buccaneers. Yeah. I think this might be the best game of the day.
This is gonna be who wins the division, basically.
Yeah, this right here is a big one. Pause. I like this game. Falcons Buccaneers.
Oh,
that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
It's in Tampa or Atlanta.
It's gonna be in
Atlanta.
Atlanta. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna have the Buccaneers winning this one. 24-10. These are gonna be like really weird numbers. It might be like 20. Give me like 23-10. Sure. Buccaneers is just gonna have their they already have their system oiled up. Pause. Falcons are this is Michael Penix's like basically first start essentially. How he's gonna play. A lot of people have Kyle Pitts high on this game. But the Buccaneers are going to have Mike Evans. They're going to have Bucky Irving. So we already know how they already established and how they're going to play the game. This might be how we might see a different Buccaneers team because different offensive coordinator. But let's see. And I think Buccaneers are going to win this one. But when they meet again, I think the Falcons are going to beat them.
Yeah. All right, Van, who you got?
Falcons, I would say like 27-20. Well, around there.
I have the same score, but for the Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are going to win. I think Ime Udoka is going to be the key to this game. But the wide receiver from Ohio State, that kid.
Abuka,
yeah.
I thought he
I picked
Chicago
Rockets.
Yeah,
not bad. Yeah, the kid, the African kid from Ohio State, that kid.
Yeah, Abuka.
Abuka. I think he's gonna be the key to the game. I think he's the dark horse for this game. I think he's gonna have a big game. To be what I'm really trying to say, 27-20 Buccaneers, but I don't see them winning. I still think the Falcons are gonna put it together eventually and steal that division from them. But I think the Buccaneers in this game will win. I think the Buccaneers have got too much firepower on offense. They're really like you can have Bucky, you got Bucky, you got the wide receivers, and Chris Godwin's coming down the hatch, right?
Yeah,
he's already
6 or 7.
Yeah,
he's still hurt. He's still hurt.
Yeah, he's
still hurt. Now I'm saying like that's what you got him coming back soon. So that team is still loaded. Like he's just an addition. So I give the Buccaneers, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons steal it somehow. The only way the Falcons win this game if they start off hot.
Yeah,
it's very hard to see that the Buccaneers are a team that really don't come from behind well. Pause. So if I'm the Falcons, I'm starting off. I'm going off like real quick. Bijan and your wide receiver Drake London just go and I guess Kyle Pitts. I'm not sold on them. I got to see what he got. But in order for the Falcons to win, they got to be like the early 2000 Rams. They got to go off. And I don't see that happening right now, even at home. Greg?
I got Falcons 24-21. I think it's going to be a close game. I think this might be Michael. Kyle Pitts time to finally shine.
Oh, God.
I think
Oh boy, you're the one.
might be the key factor for them to win.
I've been saying that shit since he got to the league, man.
Hey, bro, his rookie year, his best year, it was crazy.
Did he even make 1,000 yards
Oh,
that
that's
his rookie
crazy.
year?
I'll double check.
I don't even think he did. I think he had like 950 something. I could be wrong though.
I mean, our whole team sucked his rookie year, so.
I think Bijan is gonna. Bijan can only carry you so far.
Let me see. His rookie year, he had 1,000 yards, 1,026.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he probably got that in the last game.
Yeah, he played 17 games. Then he played 10 games, and he had 356 yards this year after that. So that fall off was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, he only had 1 touchdown rookie year. Second year, he had 2 touchdowns. Third year, he has 3 touchdowns. Fourth year, how many touchdowns do you guys want to guess?
5, I'm gonna guess 5.
4.
Really?
So it went 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully he can get 5 touchdowns this year.
Yeah. So he's making progress year by year. He's making progress with the touchdowns. I don't know. That guy's too talented to be like that. He right now could be one of the biggest paws of that draft, pretty much.
Yeah,
but that's the
Falcons. Just coaching is bad.
Yeah, but talent though, Greg, that talent is there. Like Brock Bowers was on a shitty team, and look at him. You know what I mean? Like I can't give an excuse like that to him. Like that guy, he's built like a wide receiver, man.
I had to look up this draft class. It was Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, and Trey Lance before him.
Ooh,
so I don't know if he can
never
be
mind.
the-
Yeah, so he might have won the draft. I guess Atlanta did win out that one.
Yeah, so
Never mind. I take it back.
I don't know if he can be the bust of the.
Yeah, never mind. There's a lot. That's a lot to choose from. It's a lot to choose from.
I think another Steelers fan is up next, right? The Bengals Browns. This might be spanking against the wall.
Yeah, I don't, because the Bengals, bro. They find weird ways to fuck things up, man. I feel like this is always their week 1. There's always been a week 1 thing. Didn't they play each other in week 1 again last year? I feel like they play each other every week 1. But
so the rule is,
who wants to start it off?
I'll start off. Joe Burrow, I think, is like he never won week 1, right? I think that's the stat or something like that.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the stat.
Like he's like 0-3 in week 1 or something like that, or it's like 1-6.
And
this is the Browns.
But keep in mind, though, I hear you, but keep in mind, this team always start off very, very slow. Every year they're like this.
This is also the Browns that like. I feel like they're gonna be like dirty in a way. Like they're gonna have like these sneaky wins.
Yeah, and this is a trap. I know it's only week 1, but this has trap game written all over it.
I think this is like 21-18 Browns. Like it's just gonna be like
21.
20.
See that?
Yeah,
I can see that.
Like
I say 17-14 Browns either way.
the Bengals are gonna line up for a field goal kick to tie the game, and he just misses it
Yeah. Some goofy shit. You can see that both ways.
Yep. So.
I think whoever who I think whoever's running game passes 75 yards will probably win the game. Close to 100 yards running back wins this game.
Well, Jenkins is not playing this week, so this might be a Samson game.
And this is another game I could also see 2 quarterbacks playing.
For both sides?
No. Well, Burrow because he got hurt, obviously. But not talking about the Browns. I think the Browns, you might see 2 quarterbacks play. Maybe 3. I think Gabriel might get in if Flacco shits the bed.
Okay.
I think Flacco's leash is very short. Out of every quarterback who has another quarterback hounding him, I think Flacco has the shortest leash. I think they really want to play Gabriel and Shador. More so Gabriel than Shador.
Fair.
Mhm.
Anyone want to chime in on this? Van, maybe?
Ugh.
Do you
I
I
want
agree
want
with
the
y'all.
Bengals. I think they're gonna score a lot, like maybe 5, 6 touchdowns, maybe more.
We're looking at what, a 75-2 game. What's
to?
this?
Well, give me the
40
numbers.
something,
Yeah.
Uh,
like 42,
okay.
42.
42 to
The
what?
Bengals got 42.
42 like 28, 35. There's no defense at all.
For both sides?
Really?
Yeah, who the Browns have besides Miles Garrett?
I mean,
I think the
their
defense.
secondary is
That's the
good.
award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Browns got a better defense than the Bengals.
I mean,
That's the only reason I got the
compared,
Browns winning is because they got a better defense.
yeah, but look who they have on offense. Like
That's
the
true.
Browns defense is not holding anyone there.
Yeah, I'm still gonna pick the. I'm still gonna have the Browns. I don't know what the fuck to think of the Bengals, yo. I really don't. Because their record in especially week one is terrible. And
It's gonna be a field goal game.
yeah. This game has field goal right now. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have their numbers are gonna be inflated. Like Jamar Chase might have a great game, Burrow might have a great game, but just gonna be that one interception, that one fumble, that one missed field goal. This game has all that written all over it. That one fucked up play that causes someone the game on either side. I'm gonna stick with the Browns. I was leaning towards Bengals, but I was like, nah, let me stick to the Browns. This is a pick 'em to me in my head, like personally.
Greg?
I agree with y'all. It's gonna be a close game. It's gonna go by a field goal. I want to say what you said earlier. 18-21 Browns.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so everyone except for Van is picking the Browns.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. I think we only have no. Did we unanimously pick the Cardinals and the Buccaneers?
Yeah, we did that
No,
one.
we didn't. Right?
No. Somebody picked the Falcons.
I picked
Somebody
Falcons.
Venton picked Falcons.
Okay, so that and I think that's the Cardinals game is the only game that we unanimously picked, which is I guess that's gonna be a tricky game, I guess.
Yeah, I picked Falcons as well.
Yeah. Raiders Patriots.
I think this is a good one too. This is another good one.
Patriots. Yeah, actually, right. I don't know.
Who the quarterback on the Raiders?
Geno Smith.
Gino.
Oh yeah.
I'm stuck on this one.
I'll start off. I have the Raiders winning it. I think this might be either an Ascenti game where he just drops like 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, or
I think it's gonna be a running back game in general.
Or Brock Bowers is gonna go off and he's gonna have like 4 touchdowns, 300 yards.
Yeah. What's your score?
35 to give me 21.
Okay. I'm going Raiders all because I think they have a better offense than the Patriots. I think the Patriots they need to do something. I don't know. I can't tell you what the wide receiver core is looking like. I think the running backs are set. I think the offensive line is set. I think their tight end is iffy. And the wide receivers is down there. You expect anything from Stephon Diggs. God bless your heart.
Yeah.
But I'm not sold on the Patriots offense just yet. I think they're gonna be better. I think the running backs are gonna. If the Patriots have any chance of winning, both their running backs are gonna have to go off, and that's a lot to ask for. One rookie and one, pretty much a guy with a lot of tires on him.
Here's the thing with the Henderson thing, because everyone has him being like the next Bucky Irving or the next top tier running back. Or my brother compared him to either Gibbs or Bucky Irving, and I'm like, to counterpoint that, both Gibbs and Bucky Irving have elite wide receiver in Mike Evans and St. Brown. The Patriots has Stephon Diggs as their wide receiver 1. That is the issue, and he's coming off an ACL tear. I love Stephon Diggs. Towards ACL, might have a cocaine issue. Apparently, allegedly, he might have that pink cocaine in his nose. Who knows? But they need to get a wide receiver, like an elite wide receiver too.
I think Kyle Williams could be that guy.
I don't.
We'll see. Again, this is week 1 though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm my safe pick would have been. I'm picking the Raiders, and I got them. I'm gonna go like what? I'll put 28-14 on that one.
Mm.
I think the Raiders are gonna beat them. But I think the running backs are gonna have a great time because the Raiders defense is very iffy, especially the defensive line. If you can get past Crosby, you're good to go. There's nobody in that defense that scares you. That's the only shot I really think they have is the running backs have a field day, and they could still 31-20
or 21-20.
21-20.
What the hell?
Damn, that's a close one.
It's gonna be a defensive game. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots got a good defense that could contend with the Raiders slightly, but it's not gonna be enough to overcome the hump.
We forgot to say, Christian Gonzalez is out for the Patriots.
That is true. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel even more confident.
All right, so then I'll say 28 to 14. Fuck it. Christian Gonzalez not there. 28 to 14. Fuck it.
And their first round O-line might be questionable with Campbell.
Yeah. Yo, is Stephon Diggs playing? Is he gonna play this game?
Yeah.
I think he is.
Okay. I we'll see. Again, it's a lot. The Patriots have a lot of more ifs than the Raiders do, and Geno is just a consistent quarterback. Drake May's gonna have to pull a rabbit out of his ass
I mean,
for them to win this game.
and I think we all agree on this. The Patriots are basically playing with free money. They're playing with house money this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If they can get into the playoffs, they're happy. If they get the first overall pick, they're happy. Like
They're happy.
anything goes.
Top 5 again will be it's a success.
Yeah.
And all the guys gonna keep their jobs. So this is pretty much it is house money.
Right, Van.
I think the Patriots actually win this one.
Give me a number.
Say like 24-17.
24-17?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What do you think y'all winning?
I have the Raiders. I think Jaw have the Raiders. I think you have
Greg has Raiders too.
Yeah.
Greg has Raiders too.
Oh, the Van got Patriots.
Van got Patriots.
Yeah.
Next
I
game.
know it's the odd one out.
Next game. 49ers
Seahawks.
I think this might be like a shootout.
Yeah, this has shootout written all over it. I give me the Niners because I like Purdy more than Darnold.
I need to know
I think it'll be a close one.
CMC is playing, bro. I need to know if CMC is playing. Like,
well, even if he plays, how much is he really going to give you? That's the real question. Like, what is he going to give you? If he's there, I think pretty much it's going to be the other running backs that probably help him out. But I do see a shootout as well.
They don't really got no other running backs right now.
no, they have
Brian Johnson Jr., Brian Robinson Jr., whatever his name.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, he's good.
You want to make him do all the load? If Christian
he's actually running back 3.
Yeah, I think that's it's because he just got.
Oh, they got
the
Jeff
team,
Wilson.
probably.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think the 49ers, like, again, if CMC gives you anything, that's just great. I think it just makes them even better. But I don't think it's gonna matter. I think Seahawks do have a good defense. I just think week 1 seems like it takes a while for defenses to get it together, especially in the first week. So I think in this game particularly, I think this is gonna be a shootout as well. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them hits 40. I'm probably gonna go like 41. 30, probably 30, 34, 41, 34, some shit like that. It'll be one of those goofy games that's just shootout. It could be even closer to that. It could be like 40 to 37. It'll be. I'll have the Niners less than a touchdown.
I'm the opposite of you. I think the Seahawks is going to blow them out 35 to like 10 because the 49er offense is riddled with injuries. If they have Christian McCaffrey, then cool. The game might be a little bit closer. If not, I still got Seahawks coming out the win. So their team is a lot more healthier.
Fair. I want to see what Sam Darnold looks like without that coach. That's all. I want to see what he got.
I I think
I don't know.
this is gonna be a shootout as well. I agree with that. I'm gonna say like 49-44, 49ers winning it. And
High score.
yeah, this is definitely gonna be like the game everyone's gonna be like, oh, Brock Purdy might win MVP because of this game, because he's gonna have like 6 touchdowns. He's gonna match the touchdown pass.
Who's he throwing the ball to?
He's not. I mean, he has Kittle. He has Jawan Jennings, Ricky
And
Pearsall.
I like Purcell a lot.
Ricky Pearsall, and then whoever is running back, he'll be there. He's also a running quarterback.
I
as
ain't
well.
fully sold on the receiver course.
But Sam Darnold's also gonna just start cooking with JSN and obviously Cooper Kupp. But both teams don't really have great off defense either. Maybe the Seahawks have a better edge on that, but yeah, this is just gonna be a shootout entirely.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement. Wait, Ben, who you got?
Seahawks 35-30.
All right. Titans, Broncos.
Broncos 30-13.
Yeah, I agree with that score.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say that. I think it'll be like 30 to. They'll probably even. I don't know if they'll crack 20.
I like Cam
I think
Ward.
they'll be in the teens.
Yeah,
Like Cam
I
Ward,
agree
but
with y'all.
this is
But
Yeah,
that
I think-
defense is pretty tough for them the first game.
I just don't. Yeah, that defense. That's a rough start for them. But I think Cam Ward, it will be their. That's their quarterback. They got the quarterback. I just think. I don't trust. Yeah, Calvin really knows that, but those guys don't. They're notorious ball droppers. Pause. Like they don't catch the ball, man, and that's going to be a problem. And just the Broncos defense alone is just like Jesus Christ. That's just tough. Off the rip,
yeah.
I don't see. Yeah, I don't see them winning. I still think Titans are going to be good, and I think they'll be competitive for the most of the year. I just think this game not happening. Yeah, I think the Broncos are just too good, and I think Bo Nix is gonna. Yeah, this is gonna be also a prove it year for him too. Like make sure that wasn't a fluke. So it'll be good to see like Bo Nix with a little moxie to him.
I mean, low key, this could go the other way, but I'm not gonna throw that.
Yeah, that'll be a
out.
big upset. Like I want the Titans to win. I really want them to win, but realistically, I don't. A lot of things got to go right.
I like Cam Ward. I think this year he's gonna have a good year, but I think this might be the year where they're gonna question their head coach, and they might let him go.
Well, they almost fired him last year, his first year.
I mean, because you have Will Love is throwing it backwards. I think he's Patrick Mahomes. Like, what am I? This guy's eating mayonnaise with his coffee, bro. You need to fire that coach.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah.
Everybody made a pick on this one.
Everyone has a.
Is we all unanimous on the Broncos?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What?
RIP Broncos.
Yeah, we with us for once.
Lions.
Yeah, we had the
Packers.
Cardinals as well. Yeah, Lions and Packers. This is gonna be a good one, man. I would say the Lions before the Micah trade, and now I'm going with and then plus they're at home. Packers in a close one, 24-17. Matter of fact, I'll go 24-20.
Yeah.
I'll go that.
Is Parsons
24-20.
Is Parsons playing? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, Parsons is playing.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be a limited role.
Yeah, he's gonna. I mean, limited roles is still. Even if he's a decoy, you still gonna have to prepare for him.
Right.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, but the Lions they're just stacked on offense, man.
They just extended Jameson Williams.
Jamal Williams, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take it back. Lions 24-20. I'm gonna go that route.
I'm gonna stick with the Packers. Same score
I
though.
lied.
Yeah.
35-28.
Yep.
Lions.
Yeah.
I agree with Lions. 24-20, 21.
Yeah,
or something
I think
like
it's
that.
gonna be close. Yeah, I think they're gonna sneak. I think it's gonna be close.
It's
I
gonna
think it'll also be close, no matter what. Even if it's a low score, even if it's a shootout or close, or like a defensive game, I still think it's gonna be close.
Here's my prediction. It's going to be 21-21, and the Lions kicker is going to break the record for the longest kick, ending the game. Because they need to get rid of that guy, Justin Tucker. That record. They need to get rid of it quickly.
We'll see.
All right,
But yeah,
Van.
so Van, you're the. So it's what? It's 3 Lions, right?
Yeah, Lions, and then
Yeah, I said I got the Packers
Yeah.
24-20.
But the next
he got
one,
the Packers.
the next one is me and you. So
Yeah, the you Texans. What's going on?
Texans, Rams.
Honestly, yeah,
That's a good
I'm
game
gonna
too.
sound
Damn.
Yeah,
betrayal,
that
but
has good game
Mm.
written all over it.
I
What
got
you
the
said, Van?
Rams.
You got the what? Hold on, I didn't hear that. Sorry. Repeat that.
I think I don't want to say this. It breaks my heart.
Bro, me and Greg breaking away from our team. We
No,
being
Greg.
realistic.
Greg said the Giants are winning it.
Oh yeah, Greg. I broke away from my team.
Rams 21-14.
Oh. Oh. Ugh.
Not that bad. Not that bad of a loss.
Yeah, 21-14, 17.
I
Finn
have
touchdown.
Rams. 35 to 8. 35 to 17.
They're not putting up 35 points on our defense.
Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua can beg to differ, but
42-year-old Matthew Stafford.
okay.
Good luck. Good luck having him pass the ball.
Matthew Stafford has a better season than CJ Stroud for the last couple of years. He's cooking. Now CJ Stroud has to have a O-line to throw the ball, so Jared Verse. This is gonna be the year. This is gonna be the game where Jared Verse is gonna cook.
All right. Greg, who you got on this one?
I got the Rams 28-10. No, 28-17.
No, I'm gonna go Texans 17-14 on this one. I don't trust me. I don't think Matthew Stafford is healthy.
You think they faked his injury? That you think he
I think he's actually more hurt than he's letting on. I think he's really fucked up. Like he had to take an epidural too, right, on his back.
yeah.
Yeah, so I
You're a
don't.
Chinese girl who walk in your back, you be fine.
Well, the last somebody let a kicker let a Chinese person walk in his back, and now he's not in the league no more. So
Oh my
he's
God.
suspended. So
Oh my God.
allegedly.
Is
But
he,
yeah, I don't know.
Is he suspended for the whole year? By the way, allegedly.
No, is it? I think is he suspended for the year? I believe he is suspended for the year.
10
Here's
games.
the
10
thing.
games.
10 games. All right. So here's the thing. I think the Rams are a better overall team, but I don't know why, but I think the Texans are going to squeak out 17-14.
Okay.
Van died. But I think I don't know why. Something tells me the Texans on this one.
I would
think,
love to
I think
say.
CJ. I have the optimism Greg has for the Giants and Commanders. That's the optimism I have for the Texans.
I would love to agree with you here, but
Mm-hmm.
Nick Chubb being our lead back is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
As well as
Mixon is completely out, right?
Yeah, he's on the
completely out for the
IR.
game?
He's potentially, allegedly, might be out for the whole year, depending on how bad the situation is. But
I'm basing my decision on Matthew Stafford.
I think Matthew Stafford still can give you a good two-piece. Good two-piece deal.
I think even if he's on the, let me just elaborate more. I don't think he's gonna be playing the whole game. I think he's gonna be out. Like I think he's gonna get out that game.
You think?
I think something's gonna happen. He's not healthy. I think he's gonna get injured. I think, or it's gonna be a mild injury, nothing too serious, like season wise. But I think the Texans are gonna. I have faith in their defense to get to Matthew Stafford. He's not a mobile guy. They can get to Stafford. They could win this. They could steal this game. This game could easily be stolen for the Texans, all because of just one player. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I think Matthew Stafford holds the key to whether or not the Rams win this game. Yeah, I don't know. Something's telling me the Texans.
I have the Texans as money line, so I have to bet against them. So.
Understood.
And
what? Why they have? Wait, they have. Oh no. Okay, I'm bugging. I did see that wrong. I'm like Bills Ravens at 420. I'm like, wait, why? No, it's the 8:20. I'm bugging.
Hey,
No, that's the game of the night right there. That's the
Yeah.
game of the. That's the big game.
Bills Ravens. I think the Bills are hedging by the parlays of Las Vegas by 1.5 points. I'll start it off. I'm gonna have the Ravens. This might be a down year for the Bills, and with James Cook not playing the whole training camp, this just screams out Josh Allen might need help, while Lamar just cakewalks into the win. Isaiah Likely is going to be out for the second time with a foot. So he has a foot fracture, but
yikes.
yeah.
That's not good. Who's next? You want me to take this one?
Yeah, go on.
I agree with. I got the Ravens as well.
Yeah, I got Ravens in a close one though.
I didn't give a number. Give me
go ahead.
28 to 24.
Yeah, I have 27-24. Same shit. I think it's because I'm basing the Bills at having home field advantage. But their team offensively, again, they didn't really do much on the offensive side to make the wide receiver core better. It's a lot of maybes. So I'm gonna stick to I think the Ravens are just a better overall team. And I think the Bills are going to give a valiant effort, but it'll be a losing effort. And I got the Ravens in the close one. I think Lamar. I honestly think this is the year for them to. If any team could win it, that's not the Chiefs to win a championship. It's going to have to be the Ravens, and they might have to. If they don't make the Super Bowl this year, they might have to start having the Mike Tomlin talk with Harbaugh.
I do agree with that.
Or begin that. Yeah, it's gonna start beginning. It's too much with this whole making the playoffs and then one and done or second round done. I think it's Super Bowl or AFC Championship or bust. Pause. I think they're gonna have the Harbaugh conversation as their coach after this season if they don't make big strides. Yeah, because the record has never been a problem. They'll lose 2 games or 3 games, but once they get to the playoffs.
Yeah,
It's Lamar Jackson, and I couldn't blame Lamar Jackson last year.
Yeah, it was Mark Andrews last year, but
it's Mark Andrews, yeah.
I got the Ravens 27-24. The same.
Oh God, we all picked the Ravens.
Yeah, right.
Oh God,
yeah, we're all unanimous. Yeah,
we unanimously.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Go for it.
No. I was just gonna say, yeah. I guess none of us are sold on the Bills' offense right now.
This is another team that needs to get a wide receiver. Like they need to trade for a wide receiver.
The thing is, they had chances
never
though.
do.
They never go. Like Stephon Diggs was like like them swinging wild. They really do it. They usually draft their wide receivers. And Stephon Diggs was like they thought it was a missing piece. I mean, for the most part, he was good for them overall, but it didn't really move the needle as far as where the playoff positioning went. And obviously, when he was gone, they made it further. And I think they can get away with that. I don't think they can get away with that at all.
James Cook had a season fucking generational. Season.
Yeah. That's why he got paid the way he got paid. Yeah. So I don't think they can. I think down years for him and down years for Allen is going to happen without a legit number 1 receiver. Hell, they might even need a number 2 receiver as well. I'm not. They're the this year Chiefs. They could be easily the Chiefs of the last year, where they just squeak out games, have a great record, and then for some they just get their ass whooped in the playoffs.
Fair.
And they had drafts, they had trades, they even have preseason shit that could waive off waivers, and they pick up not 1 receiver. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Fair. I agree. So go for it.
I think Keon Coleman will have a bounce back year. I think last year was just
either happening.
I think last year was just jitters, being a rookie and stuff. I think this year, he know what he got to do and stuff. And I think they're trying to fit the offense around him more to get him more involved.
I think
that's a tall task though.
I think it's mainly build around Josh Allen, see if anyone can fit.
Yeah, and then they brought back Gabe Davis. So that just tells you already they're not really. I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah, they did.
And I think that
He's on the
that
practice
tells you
squad, I
already.
think.
Yeah, you see, that tells you already like they're not sold on on Keon at all yet. I think, yeah, I do agree he might have a bounce back here, but if you're bringing back Gabe Davis, you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
was that
That
really
guy got a
said.
boy right there, though. Gabe
Yeah.
Davis.
To your point, by the way, Joe, with the whole John Harbaugh might have a conversation with Mike Tomlin, I think
Mm.
this might be the year we might start warming up the seats for Mr. Bill's head coach. Like, just warm it up a little bit, you know? Like,
Warming up, yeah.
you're not going to put him on fire, but
I tell you though, if they would have
I see
lost
that.
out early, if they would have lost to the Ravens, it would have we would have been saying this might be his year to get fired. I think he saved his year this year by making it to the AFC Championship
Right.
last year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because
but
he made some weird calls during his coaching tenure. He
Yeah.
seemed to be a seasoned coach, not a playoff coach.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's an offensive coach or a defensive coach. Like, obviously, if you see McVay or you see, the Vikings head coach, like, those
Mhm.
guys are offensively minded. Then there's defensive coaches like the Houston coach as well as the Jets. This guy
Mhm.
just seems like he's a special team guy, and I think a lot of people might hate on this because he taught Josh Allen. But if Brian Dable gets fired by the Giants,
Oh yeah,
I would love to
just-
see him
yeah.
reunite with Josh. But
Yeah, I think that'll be the only NFL team. Here's my prediction for Brian Dable. I know just to get off the subject real quick. If he gets fired, it's either the Bills coaching job if the Bills suck, if the Bills shit the bed, or the new coach of the Alabama football team, college football team.
wow,
Those are the two. Those are the two
That'll
avenues.
be great.
Dable.
you
And
know,
Dable he'll crush it because he coached Alabama as their offensive coordinator, and I think
What about
he'll
the
be
Dallas
great for
Cowboys?
that team. Nah, I think it's only like Dable's NFL coaching career is on a thin line, so he might have to go back to the Bills to rejuvenate, like get his shit back, like what Salah's doing, and then because I think he is going to be. I think he's a good coach. He just went to a wrong team,
well,
and with
this-
Dable, I think he could stride in
the
with the
issue
Bills.
is the offense coordinator for the Bills is really good. Like
Mm-hmm.
he was projected to go to the Jaguars, but he was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah,
That's why
somebody will throw him the bag though. I don't think the Bills will do. I think Dable could go to the Bills. Now, if I'm gonna put my money in one basket, I'll put my money in the Alabama basket. Actually, I think he'll go to college.
Fair enough.
But
That was
if
cool.
it's an NFL team, I think it'll be the Bills and only the Bills.
Fair
And
enough.
if he doesn't get an NFL job, I don't see him getting another one no time soon.
Yeah, I could see him being an offensive coordinator somewhere though.
Yeah,
Maybe
for sure. He's a,
maybe like the
and
Dolphins or some shit.
some guys are just meant to be coordinators and not coaches. Like Salah, I think is a great defensive coach.
I think
And
he was a good.
awful.
I think he was a good head coach. He just got
Nah.
he got Rodgers.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. It was a raw, like the GM didn't draft well, and then you got Rodgers.
Well, he had
And then
Zach
you got-
Wilson and Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
Like
Nah.
it's not.
He didn't
really-
get a fair shake, but then like he really wasn't coach. Once Rodgers got there, he wasn't coaching the team.
Well, yeah, I think it was. I said this to my friend who was a Jets fan. It was a little bit too late and a little bit too early, in my opinion. That firing.
Yeah, I
but-
think Salah could be a good coach, but I just don't know what system. I think he could probably be a good Ravens coach because it's just a defensive-minded franchise. That's a
Potentially,
history of
yeah.
defense.
potentially.
Yeah.
See that?
Do you guys want to talk about the Monday night game, or are you going to do that?
I was gonna
tomorrow?
ask you guys that we could do that tomorrow, but or not. Whatever you guys want to do is fine. It's just one game.
I think tomorrow we're gonna we should do the prediction for like the Thursday,
The Monday night game,
Monday night and Thursday maybe.
the
tomorrow?
Monday. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Who played Monday?
Vikings Bears.
Vikings and Bears. That's another good one. And then the
Thursday's
Thursday game.
Commanders Packers. I can't give you a winner for that until I see
Mhm.
Michael Parsons actually
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
see. And then like week 2, we're all gonna see how week 1 goes before we judge week 2 anyway. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a week thing. Yeah, it's a great episode, guys.
Yeah.
I apologize if I'm like just moving around a lot, like fidgety because I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
But This is a good episode, man, and hopefully we keep track and see who. So we all agree that the Saints are gonna. I mean, the Cardinals are gonna win. We all agree on the
The
Cardinals,
Ravens, right?
Ravens,
Ravens.
Cardinals. I think we agreed on the Buccaneers. The Broncos. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
agreed on
yeah.
those
All
two.
Yeah.
agree.
The Titans, right?
Yeah, they were playing the Titans. We agreed on all three.
Yeah, we
All
did
right.
agree.
Quickly, do we want to talk about the Clipper situation or no?
Is there more evidence to it? Because I'm still like iffy on it.
So the whole news is that Kawhi's like uncle wanted like side deals when he was in the free agent, and like he wanted the Lakers to give him a private jet as well as like side money from like endorsement.
The deal.
Basically, like a wink wink handshake deal.
Mhm.
Obviously, then the Clippers got Kawhi for a fairly decent number before, obviously his all injuries and stuff like that. And then this whole aspiration company came out and offered Kawhi basically $20 million or like $48 million overall just to do like nothing. All you have to do is be on the Clippers and he'll get the $48 million. Kawhi's money was $50 million or something like that, and that's why Aspiration was sponsored by the Clippers, and Clippers were doing a sponsorship deal with them, and then Kawhi essentially was making money there. There was that whole thing. There is definitely an investigation
that's why Kawhi was sitting out of games because he didn't have to do shit to make money.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he had a no-show deal basically. He was getting $50 million regardless. He just has to stay in LA, which will be insane. But obviously there's the NBA that's going to do an investigation. I don't see them ever going to come out and say like, yeah, they did it, because that's a really bad look for the NBA entirely. They might do like a underneath table like slap on the wrist for Steve Ballmer, give him like a fine or something like that.
Yeah, probably fine him.
But there's never like, unless there's like hardened like concrete evidence that like ESPN guys have it on, because like ESPN is kind of like low key like kind of throwing this under the bus too. Like there's only a couple of agents and journalists that are saying like this is an interesting deal, like this is an interesting situation, because if the NBA and the Clippers find them guilty, they can potentially lose 5 first round picks.
Yeah, they lose a lot of picks.
Because the Timberwolves have. Well, they have like the 2031 onwards, and they can lose those, and they'll be entirely fucked if that's the scenario. But this also puts a domino effect of like, what about Jalen Brunson? What about a lot of these teams that are like taking the undercut deals? What about perhaps Nico Harris with Mavericks? Like, why did he trade Luka? Like all of these like under the table deals might, like LeBron for example as well, with the Lakers, might, like, all those might be kind of coming out of the shadows because of this investigation. And if Steve Ballmer
but LeBron been doing stuff like that for years, like not getting paid as that much.
Hey, Ron, never been the highest paid in basketball? Most of Ron's money has been like investments and side deal. Like,
no, but
Ron makes his money off of Nike.
But here's the thing, right? Like, if Braun went to the Lakers, but the Lakers just gave like this like shell company, for example, X, Y, and Z company $40 million, and the shell company sponsors LeBron $40 million. That's a workaround of the salary cap, right? Like that's how you can kind of finesse the system.
Yeah, or I think things like this been going on though. Like when college football, when players taking money and not taking money, you just got caught. I think it's the same kind of thing. Like players who like just like Jalen Brunson, right? Takes $110 million. You know damn well he's not. He's worth a supermax deal.
Right.
He probably, instead of taking a supermax deal, he'll just take the 110 and then get everything else from endorsements. He's in New York.
Yeah,
he's gonna get. Deal. Yeah, it's a wink deal. I think these things go on for a long time, It's just this time the Clippers guy got caught.
Well, yeah, because the company went under, as well as there's a paper
Exactly.
trail, right? Like if there's a paper
Mhm.
trail, that's an issue, I think. Again,
Yeah.
I don't
If
think
these
the
are all
NBA are gonna.
true, yeah, if this is all true, this is pretty bad for them, but it's gonna cost them picks, a huge fine, which is nothing to this guy.
Like
And
I don't see the NBA saying like, hey, they're found guilty. This might be like
Mhm.
the whole like MJ took a break, but like it's because he was
Gambling.
gambling, or like
Yeah.
LeBron actually took steroids in Miami, but like we're never gonna see that come out of light of day because like this is a massive market, right? So
Yeah.
I don't see them ever
I,
saying like, yeah, they found them guilty.
Yeah, and okay, again, this is all alleged, and things will still early, still an early process of it. So more things will probably come out or not. But yeah, I'm
You gotta
gonna
wait and see.
yeah, that's the approach I'm taking. I'm taking the wait and see. Yeah, I don't think this is just nothing new. This always every sport does this. Maybe except football, like maybe college football for sure.
Well, college football had the whole like scandals of like sponsorships and shit like that,
Exactly.
but NFL had some of those, but it wasn't this massive, obviously. But wait and see, obviously.
Mhm.
It is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. It's still interesting though. Very interesting to see what's going on. Even if there's no days off in sports, yo.
It is hilarious to see.
Yeah.
Is it time to
All
wrap
right,
it up?
fellas.
I think it's
Yeah.
bedtime for a lot of people, huh?
Yeah, man. We gotta get ready for week 1, baby. We got a whole line of games lined up.
This man Van is he's
We're
about to
trying.
drop his phone.
Yeah. Let's go, man. All right, fellas. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow, guys. Like,
Yep.
subscribe. That's Greg. I'm John. That's somewhere there's Van and K's behind the wizard, that green wizard over
I'm
there.
getting a camera tomorrow. I can pick it up on Best Buys. I'm getting a camera for sure.
All right, cool. There he is. All right. Don't forget, like, subscribe, leave a comment. We out. Tune in tomorrow.
Yep. Peace.
Deuces. Latest.